Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we will move towards our next point in the second unit, that is laminar flow between parallel plates. In that two parallel plates, one plate is moving one and other is at rest. And this type of flow is called as Cauchy flow. So we can see in the figure 4.4 that these are the two plates which are parallel to each other. This plate is moving plate and this plate is at rest. The distance between these two plates is b. The flow of this type is known as the Cauchy flow. Okay. Now we have considered that two parallel plates are located at a distance b apart such that the lower plate is at rest while the upper plate moves uniformly in its own plane with the velocity v. See, this plate is at rest and this plate is moving plate which is moving with the velocity v, and these two plates are separated by a distance b. Okay, so the velocity distribution will be same as for the fixed plates. Therefore, from the first derivation we can get the velocity as 1 by mu into y square by 2 into dabba p by dabba x plus g into y plus c2, where c2 is the constant. Now, to determine this value of constant, we will get the boundary conditions. Like when y is 0, velocity will be 0. Okay, when y is 0 here, the velocity will be also be 0. Okay, and when therefore substituting these values in this 4.24 equation, we will get c2 is equal to 0, and also y is equal to b when v is equal to velocity is equal to capital V. See, here the y is 0 and velocity is also 0, but when y is b, velocity, there is some velocity v. Okay, so substituting that, we will get the value of c1 as v by b minus 1 by 2 mu into dabba p by dabba x into b. Okay, substituting these values in the above equation of velocity, substituting this value, this is c1. Velocity distribution v is equal to 1 by mu into y square by 2 into dabba p by dabba x plus c1 into y plus c2. So for the boundary equations, y is equal to 0 and v is equal to 0. When the plate is raised, we will get c2 is equal to 0. But when y is equal to b and v is equal to capital V, cv is equal to v by b minus 1 by 2 mu into dabba p by dabba x into b. So substituting these values of C1 and C2 in this equation, that is 4.24, we will get V is equal to y square by 2 mu into dabba p by dabba x plus substituting the value of C1 as V by b minus 1 by 2 mu into dabba p by dabba x into b whole bracket into y plus C2 is 0. Therefore, the equation for the velocity will be this. So now just the equation is rearranged, that is v by b into y minus 1 by 2 mu into dabba p by dabba x, okay, into by. So in this dabba p, in this term and in this term, dabba p by dabba x is same, 1 by 2 mu dabba p by dabba x is same, so we can get it common, and in bracket we will get now here minus 1 by 2 mu dabba p by dabba x. So here it is minus by, so it will come by, and here it is positive y square, so minus minus will be plus, so by minus y square. This will be the rearrangement of the terms. Okay, Now in case 1, we will see when dabba p by dabba x is 0, that is, there is no pressure gradient. So this term will become equal to 0. Therefore, velocity will be v by b into y. What this equation indicates? This equation indicates that the velocity distribution is linear. This particular case is known as the Cauchy flow or simple shear flow. When there is no pressure gradient, the velocity distribution from this equation is linear. So in this case, the type of flow is called as Cauchy flow or a simple shear force. Now in second case, when velocity is 0, v will be equal to 0. In this, it is a general case as that of the fixed plates, that is superposition of the Cauchy flow over the laminar flow. Okay, so now we will move toward the shear stress distribution for the two plates which are parallel to each other. From that, one plate is fixed and other plate is moving with the velocity v, and these are apart from each other by distance b. Now we know that shear stress is equal to mu into dabba v by dabba y. Now we know the value of v. We know the expression for v from 4.25. So mu into dabba by dabba y into substituting the value of equation of v, that is 4.24, we will get these values. Now we can rearrange, differentiate. We will get, by differentiating these terms, we will get mu into, now v by b is constant, so differentiation of dabba y by dabba y is 1, so mu into vb plus, here minus dabba p by dabba x into, now differentiation of y is 1, so b by 2, minus differentiation of y square is 2 into y. Okay, so after rearranging this differentiation, we will get this term, that is 4.26, as mu into v by b plus minus dabba p by dabba x into b by 2 minus y. Okay, now we will apply the boundary conditions, that for y is equal to 0, shear stress is tau 0. So tau 1 is equal to mu into vb plus dabba p by dabba x into b by 2. And when y is equal to b by 2, tau is equal to mu into v by b. And when y is equal to b, dabba is equal to dabba 2. So by substituting these values in this equation, we will get dabba 2 as mu v by b minus of minus dabba p by dabba x into b by 2. So this is the shear distribution of the two parallel plates. Now we will see the velocity distribution for the general Cauchy flow that can be transformed to the following non-dimensional form. So we can get this equation, small v by capital V is equal to y by b plus b square by 2 mu v into dabba p by dabba y into 1 minus y by b into y by b. By simplification, we will get y by b plus p bracket 1 minus y by b into y by b, where p is the dimensionless pressure gradient, which is given by b square by 2 mu v into dabba p by dabba x. So this is the velocity distribution for the general Cauchy flow. And the velocity distribution and the shear stress distribution across a section of two parallel plates will be same. That is, at a fixed plate, the velocity is zero. We have just assumed the conditions. So, similarly, when the pipe was circular, in first case, we have seen the stress, shear stress, and velocity across a section. The same figure will be there for the velocity distribution and the shear stress distribution across the section of two parallel plates. So these are the derivation for the two parallel plates and for the flow flowing through the circular pipe.